What's up, gamers? This week's been nuts. H1Z1 just dropped on the PS4. We found out who the best driver in H1 is, and Piney surprised some lucky kids with some epic gaming gear. Get ready, it's time for the drop. Great! As always, I'm your host, Supersonic, coming to you from outside Caesar's Palace here on the Vegas Strip. If this is your first time here on The Drop, we talk all things H1Z1 Pro League. H1Z1 is a battle royale game where 75 players are dropped onto a map with the goal of outlasting and outsmarting their competition. But if this isn't your first time, you'll be excited to hear that we've got it on good authority that new in-game skins will be available soon. Stay tuned to the website to keep updated. In Week 5, Set to Destroy X continue to prove themselves as the dominant force in the league, while Team Solo Mid made some big moves, winning the second match and jumping up 3 spots in the standings to 6th place overall. Let's check out all the action with our top 5 plays of the week and see how the leaderboard shook out.
Now we only have 11 teams. After this, it's 1.25 multiplier. Top 5 gets 1.5, and the number 1 team going to be getting a full 2. Now we're going to see Mig just get ripped to shreds.
Nowhere
in
to
the
go.
Jeep, just taken down by Shell Shock. They were looking so good for so long, then they're right out into the open, but they're able to step 2, be aggressive. They take out 1, it turns into a trade, they find some more. All of a sudden, against no odds, they're gonna be just decimating Alliance left and right. And they are going to have 1 player left. They pull ahead with 10 kills. It's gonna be Clem. He has to get out here. The longer he stays alive, the better.
Vago gonna get a couple hits there. He's going down to extremely low, and it is a disaster for Vago as he rolls down the hill, but that might be a quick escape. Maybe it helps him.
That's a strategy,
And
I guess.
he sticks it. Let's go. 10 out of 10. Way to go, Vago.
And you can see just investing everything that they have into this fight. Collapsing it on Gangstar. Gangstars know they need to get arrested as well. They come up, LG finds the first shotgun kill, and it is a bloodbath. LG gets mopped up by the Gangstars. They're only gonna have 2 up, but they secure that 3rd place right now.
Oh, and that is what is gonna happen.
Blown up! And then it's a trade from MJ onto Penny Boy, and TSM holds that position, puts in those big shots. Douglas Raw stays alive on his rate of health, almost finds the kill, but it is going to go the way of TSM, and it is going to be TSM with just 1 player up, 11 points against Epsilon with 2, but he's going to be taken out there, doesn't run into the smoke, a ballsy play, a lot of respect coming out there, and ultimately TSM pulls down the lead. Very well played by them, and it was clear that our top 3 teams deserve to be there. What's true is true, and it is just clearly right now Set to Destroy X and Epsilon are our 2 best teams in the league.
As you can see, Team Solo Mid finally hit their stride this past week. After all the excitement, we spoke with Carta and Drop to get their views on how it all went down. Guys?
I mean, after last week, we were a little down. I think we had 3 kills both games. We played a placement game going into Atlanta and Sweden. So it was quite the change coming in here and having to change a lot of our strategy to, make sure we were getting kills every game.
We had a bad first game and came back and did really well, so we were just proud that we could see what we did wrong in the first game and come out and do what we needed to do in the second game.
Triv and Shell Shock were alive at the end of that round, and the teams were in a triangle. We had STD on our right, and Epsilon was on the far side of the map. And basically what we noticed was we were the last team that had to move. They were furthest towards the center, so what we told them was just once the gas comes in, just wait as long as you can. Let every team do the running first and take those shots when they're given to you.
Even though we were dead at that time, it was very important for us to be looking and trying to see things that maybe that player couldn't see. It feels great for the team, for sure. Like, we're all super confident now for next week to get out there and do it again.
Like TSM, many teams in the Pro League have had to adapt their strategies from that of Survivalist to Slayer. This change has gone more smoothly for some teams than others. Counterlogic Gaming has been together longer than any team in the Pro League, so we sat down with them to see how they're adapting to this new meta.
We've been playing together for over a year now, but we are all living in different places, from Washington, from California, from Canada, from Florida. But now we're all living in the same house, in the same city. So we not only get to practice together every day, but we get to live together every day. We get to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We get to go to the gym together. It makes you feel much more like a team. All of the teams in the Pro League, we learned about the new scoring system at orientation for the H1 Pro League. And it was a little bit of a shock for everybody because it was changing the incentives for the game, and that would naturally change the basic strategy for the game. Whereas we were used to a much more passive play style, now we had to try to adapt to a more aggressive, more fast-paced play style in order to make the most out of every game. For me, coming from someone who was very confident with the previous play style, it was difficult to try to get my head around a new type of play style that would reward us and get us where we wanted to be in the league. So we've brought Grimmy Bear into the mix to start doing shot calling for the aggressive plays, and it's been working very well.
Flamehopper has always been our shot caller from the start of our team. So he was struggling with the kill meta, and I've always been a player who's been kind of pushing the kill meta. So for now, I've been shot calling as of about a week ago. Basically, it's a temporary thing just to give Flame some time to sit back and see how things are and how he wants to run things in the future.
Coming into the new meta, we switched it up after week 2 to Grimmy because Grimmy had more of the Slayer mindset when it came down to calling for slaying out. So I feel Flamehopper's just trying to learn right now from Grimmy. I feel once he gets his confidence up, he's going to start slaying out a lot.
This new league, it's definitely fight, 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 fight. You have to fight. You can be the last team alive, but if you have 2 kills, that does you no good. The new meta is definitely, it is about killing, but you need to do it with your team. Playing over a year of very, safe, strategic play, it definitely took some practicing. You have to get in there, make mistakes, see what works for the team, what doesn't work.
After week 4, we've seen some really good consistency in our team fights and minor things to improve on that we'll work on in the next few weeks, and I think we'll be first place within the next 3 weeks.
I'm very, very thankful for our team dynamic because we're all very respectful to each other, and none of us is ever going to hold a mistake against each other. Like, we don't view it as this person is making a mistake. We view it as somebody on our team made a mistake, and that is something that our team can focus on. I want what's best for my team completely, and everybody on the team wants what's best for the team. So if there's somebody else that needs to shot call and make that happen, like, that's perfectly fine. We understand what we have to do in the Pro League, and if there's a team in our way, then we're going to have to fight through them.
H1Z1 requires a number of skills. Besides map awareness, inventory management, and deadly accuracy, players must also master each of the game's unique vehicles. We thought it would be fun to take several pro players to Pole Position Raceway to test these skills and see who the true driving expert really is.
Hi guys, welcome in. So basically here at Pole Position Raceway, we have indoor electric go-karts. They go up to 45 miles per hour and we have a 1/4 mile track. Do you guys have to do any driving in the games at all?
Yeah, like driving's super important. If you're a good driver, you'll get yourself out of trouble and whatnot in the game.
Y'all ready? Follow me right back here. I'll go over some kart demonstration and whatnot, get you guys suited up to race, all right?
Sounds good. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be dope, dude.
Ricky C-Class Bobby, #1. If you're not first, you're last.
Favorite vehicle would be the police car, like everyone else. I feel like this is a bit lower, maybe a bit faster.
Feel pretty confident that I'll take this home today.
In game, you can use the end brake. I don't know if I'm gonna use it today, but we'll see.
They might be better at go-karts, but not better at driving in H1.
1 minute to post time, approaching the gate.
I drop this, everybody take off, all right? 3, 2, 1.
Sometimes you gotta play dirty, boys! Oh, look at him! Take it, little woman!
I got you, Bob.
Come on, Grandma, let's go! No. Let it drift!
I'm definitely better driving on keyboard and mouse.
All I have to say is to hurrah, French drivers. you really let them down.
I think driving is H1Z1 is more difficult because you don't want to crash. If you crash, you're gonna probably die.
It was close. They had turbo though. That's why I didn't win. They had turbo.
I sort of knew that I was going to win, to be honest. Yeah.
Do you know what you get as the winner?
I have no idea. No.
So as the first place winner, you get to take on Fat Neck.
Vroom, 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 vroom.
God, where did you get this guy from?
Vroom.
Todd's saying he's really, really good at this, so I don't know.
I have an advantage because you're going to be driving on the other side of the road the entire time. Because you're from, I think you're from Austria. Where is it? Austria?
Yeah, Austria.
Yeah.
Yeah, good one, Todd.
America's #1! Oh, this is easy!
I'm coming, boy!
Oh, nice! Ah! What's this, Shades? Oh my God! Oh,
Look, it's nailed!
Mother! I lost Shades! I don't know where he went! No! Ah, shit! Don't look at me. I'm feeling so much shame right now. Look away. Look away.
The only thing I love more than burning rubber, vaporizing liquid. Guru, show the people what I mean. That one was for you, Inboxes. It's been a long journey, but the wait is over for console fans everywhere. May 22nd was a huge day for H1Z1 as the best in Battle Royale finally arrived on PS4. The community is buzzing with excitement over the launch, but if you've been living under a rock and haven't seen it, let's check out the official trailer.
I've walked this road since the start. Alone. One step ahead of death. There may be safety in numbers, but in the end, I go my own way. Remorse is not an option.
If that trailer wasn't enough, our very own Todd, Fatneck Roy sat down with Doug is Raw and On-Off from Set to Destroy X to get their impressions on the PS4 release. Todd?
I do not have a fat neck. You guys shut the hell up. We're talking about more important things, which is, folks, the launch of the PlayStation 4 version of H1Z1. A brand new group of people, hundreds of thousands, are now getting their hands on the H1Z1 on the PlayStation 4. How awesome is this?
It's huge. It's actually really cool. Huge. Me being, that's where I started. I started on console. I think everyone started on console. When moved to PC because it had more potential, but now that there's console again, it's really interesting.
Okay, now if you guys don't know, we got Doug is Raw here and On-Off from Set to Destroy X, and they are currently the #1 team in the H1Z1 Pro League. How many hours in the PC version of this game do you have?
I have 3,000 hours.
Anna, how many hours do you have in this?
Like 5,500 probably-ish.
In the PC version.
PC.
How many hours do you have in this, the PlayStation 4 version?
I have about an hour. He's got quite a bit.
I've got close to a day worth of hours.
Talk to me about the loading screen right here. It looks like H1Z1 that we all know and love.
You got, your play, customized store settings. They're going to be putting stuff in the store soon. It's just the beta. You got the team options at the top. You invite your friends and everything. When you go in and hit play, you've got the same thing you see on the PC version. You've got solos, duos, fives, and even combat training zone.
So when you've been in the combat training zone, both of you, does it feel like H1Z1?
It feels like the game we're used to that runs well. They did an excellent job on taking complicated aspects of the game and breaking it down so you could use it on a controller. Everything is pretty well thought out, and I'm very, very happy to be getting to play this.
So here, where are we at right now, Doug Israel?
We're loading into the combat training zone here. You see we've got everything that you normally have in a combat training.
The map's at a different place in the PC version.
It's just a little bit bigger. It's over on the left side, of course, you see. It's just a little bit bigger, zoomed in. You actually, on this one, the main thing that I would like to actually incorporate into the game, you see the symbol of the car down there?
Yeah.
It actually shows you that the vehicle's on the map right there. We don't have
drivable cars. That's very helpful for a new player, for sure. And even for somebody that may have missed something on the parachute drop, like that could be a crucial game saver. So that's definitely a cool feature they added.
Yeah, well, let's go take a fight right now if you can find one in the combat zone.
I think right now they'll.
Oh, well,
got someone here in front of us.
Let's go, bud.
Let's see what you got. Let's see.
We're gonna go
Professional.
here. First place Pro League, shotgun. We're gonna pump him once here. We're gonna hit him again in first person.
Oh,
easy work.
Nice.
Easy work. We're ready.
How'd the controls feel?
I'm actually really used to controller, but everything's really it's set close to each other. It's not set far away. You know, you've got your triggers that are normally shoot in any other game, and you've got your aim in, which is the same as any other game.
How have people been taking on the internets to this launch?
I've seen people just be happy. I mean, even me, I made a tweet about it. I said this game is really addicting right off the bat. I jump out, I get a gun, I aim in, I shoot somebody. That's literally all it takes.
Easy work.
Wow.
Don't even need
I just
to
had a
heal.
lot of practice, so I make it easy.
Yeah, well, you are Doug is Rob. Oh, kill this guy. Yes, Heimlich gone.
I'm a
Bop, bop, bop. 3 shots, you dead.
Look at this. You guys don't even understand. Now that they're in first place in the Pro League, these guys are impossible to be around for any length of time. It's just, I'm so good, and then that just makes it even worse.
That shows how much I've been
we
playing
were
the
already
game.
confident in our skills.
No,
and now
you're
it's just
incontinent
proving.
in your skills. That's why you wore a diaper
You just
when you
keep
played.
talking down on me because you love me.
It's got a fat neck.
Trying to have a professional interview with you two. Let's get back to the important thing right here, and that is the PlayStation 4. All the weapons are upgradable. How about the cars? Are the cars upgradable?
No,
Anything
they're all
else?
the same.
They're all the same.
Yeah.
Now, what about the emotes? What type of emotes do we have in this game? Because that's a thing. Do they come with the, oh, you got emotes here. When you kill someone, what's the emote that you like to do?
I sit down on their face, put my balls all over them.
What the hell's wrong with you, Doug? That's just not even...
Proper teabag.
Jesus
Proper
Christ. Is there a
disrespect, as they say.
Dare I ask, Anna, do you have a favorite emote that's in the
Second
place?
to last one, Doug.
What is that one? Jesus, Anna. This is why you don't have friends. Listen, you should do a wave. Can you not do the nice wave?
I do that to people that say, I love you, Anna, keep doing good in the Pro League, but everybody else getting the deuces.
All right. How are the skins looking in this game?
On the AK here, we have the Guerrilla Warfare AK.
It's pretty nice.
It has the H1 symbols that are doing a nice little animation effect there.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
And we've got on the AR-15, we've got the Ghost Driver AR-15.
Ooh.
This one is badass. And then on the shotgun here, this one suits you well. The Rainbow Unicorn Riot Shotgun.
I mean, look at it. It screams Todd Roy.
Now, you've been here in Vegas with this in your hotel room. How many people have come and tried this out from the Pro League?
Actually, I have, let's see, I've had 6, 7.
Name them. Who's been to your room to play
I've had
this?
Null, my boy Stomp Little. I've had Stacks with us on Set Destroy. I've had Neo come over, Yogi.
Neostorm.
Yeah, Neostorm. So that's what,
Prodigy
6, 7?
Aces?
Prod hasn't come over yet.
Yeah. What about Jason Supersonic?
No,
He
no.
egoed us.
Yeah, he's fake.
We invited him. Yeah, he's fake as hell.
Yeah, he is pretty fake. Speaking of fake, Jason, that's going to be it for here on the look at the PlayStation 4 build of H1Z1. We're going to throw it back to you right now, and we're going to keep playing. Have fun doing the drop while we play the PlayStation 4. Jason.
Lele.
I can play H1 on the couch? Hell yeah! Okay, everyone. Let's take a moment and change direction. Over the last few months, Pineapples from Echo Fox has worked alongside Gamers Outreach to raise money for a great cause. It's a truly inspiring story that I can't even begin to sum up. So I'll just let Pineapples take it from here.
Today is a big day for me. It's something I've been waiting for almost a year now, since about April of 2017 is when I did the charity stream. Choosing Gamers Outreach definitely was influenced by parts of my childhood. Growing up, I'd been in and out of hospitals myself, and not only me, but my mother had also been in and out of hospitals. She suffers from multiple sclerosis, which is like a disease that affects your nervous system. There was a lot of people that helped take care of my mom, from nurses to doctors to my family, and seeing the people that did that, it taught me a lot. It showed me something that I wanted to do in the future. You know, I wanted to be able to do what they did for my mom for other people. I wanted to be able to help. Did you know it's the patient we're visiting her birthday last weekend?
How exciting.
Yeah.
This is such a good birthday gift for her then.
She just turned 5.
It's gonna be the most epic unboxing ever.
Right to YouTube, the unboxing video of our go-karts.
I think it's really incredible that Pineapple's community came together and he held this big charity stream and they created these go-karts through their hard work. And each cart costs around $3,500 to make, so he raised enough money to build 2 go-karts, which is incredible. The go-karts are portable gaming stations that are made out of a molded plastic that is very wonderful for being sanitized, which is really important for the hospital. They have either an Xbox or a PlayStation 4. It has all the games downloaded. The monitors are donated by BenQ, and they're all put together in one package, which makes it very light and portable and easy to move around the hospital.
Let's get these inside, start building them.
Can't wait to put them together.
Something like these go-karts really just helps them feel at home, helps them feel comfortable, you know, kind of gets them through this thing way easier than it would if they didn't have it.
For a lot of our patients, they're here for extended periods of time, and we want to do everything we can to make the environment as comfortable as possible for them. Things like the go-kart make a huge difference in the lives of these children. We hope to use these go-karts just to give any kid who wants a little bit of an escape to have some fun. These are mobile enough that we can bring them into the patient rooms. We can have kids come into the playroom here and have tournaments. There's a lot of opportunities for kids to have fun with these machines.
When I was doing the charity stream, like a lot of people were like wondering why I was raising the money, and I mean the answer was simple. It was just I want to help, and I wanted to be able to take what I had, you know, like the success and platform I built. It was a big turning point in my stream from that point forward. It wasn't all just about me and what I could do. It was about us and what we could do.
Gaming is so diverse, and I think sometimes we get put in a box, we get put in stereotypes. And when we're able to do charity events like this, it shows the world how diverse we can be and how far our social media and how much our outstretch can be.
Proudly donated by Pineapples. It felt like Christmas, you know, like when you open presents and you get something awesome. It felt like that, but the present wasn't for me. It was for other people. It's like I found like the perfect gift. And you know, I get to finally see Abby.
Hi.
Hi, Abby.
This is my friend Abby. We came to play. For Pineapples to spend his time and efforts to come here to do something that he didn't have to do means so much to not only the children, but the staff.
That's why we go to work every day. We love seeing our patients happy, and it's part of our philosophy and our mission at UMC to do everything we can for our patients.
Hi.
Excuse me.
How are you? Oh.
You can add your own animals.
Oh, look at the animals.
I think Pineapple's raising this money through his stream really shows the power of esports and the impact it can have in our community.
My name is Pineapple. It's my nickname. My name is Miguel, but people call me Pineapples. I think that was one of like the lasting feelings for me. Like I'm not gonna forget that feeling of happiness or joy. Bye.
Thank you, Abby. Thanks for playing with us.
This is something that's unique and special to me.
Thanks for taking the time to share this incredible story with us, Pineapples. For anyone else looking to follow in his footsteps and get more involved, head over to gamersoutreach.org to learn more. Well, everyone, once again, the gas circle's closing in on us. So make sure to tune into Facebook every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific for more Pro League action. And catch us right here every week on The Drop.